How's everyone doing today? Back again with the 10. Let's try and give you a good first person view of this. No tangles. That's clear of all tangles. I'm going to put that horn right on those pipe things. Yeah, I caught the tree too. But I put the horn right where I said it was. Unfortunately, this net opens so well that you can't really expect to pancake it in something as tight as this. Now, this throw, I see people doing a lot of distance throwing, and let me tell you, there's not a throw out there that I've been able to do. Somebody else stronger than me probably can. I mean, I'm not that strong. I only weigh 120 pounds. But this net weighs about, I'd say about 15. That's just the lead weight. Add another 3 pounds for the mesh. I mean, you got a pretty heavy net. Now, let me throw this out there. Alright. See, I'm able to let go too. I have nothing. I just left it. See, loaded all over again. You're able to do everything with one hand. I could text. I don't know how well it's gonna show up the distance that shirt is, but I'd say that's a good, I don't know, what do y'all think? Good 20 yards maybe? It's a good ways out there. Maxed out my hand line. Oh, look, I'm still here. Max out the hand line. Would have opened better, but because I maxed out that hand line, it snatches on the net and it closes it mid-air. I might have to take the hand line off to show y'all. How much? There. It's super fast, super quick. Bam, throwing on fish again. Seriously. I absolutely love this throw. I throw this off of a 10-foot john boat or a 30-foot yacht. I don't care where you're at. A pier, a bridge. Wade fishing, I won't spin. I'll actually do an entirely different throw sometimes, at which I can show y'all if you're interested, but it's not the way I prefer. Let me show you the difference between me spinning and not spinning and trying to reach that kind of a distance. The spinning just helps out a lot. Whenever I'm gonna not spin, I'm gonna grab about halfway on the net, just because I have to give it that much more effort into throwing my right arm out. I mean, I surprise myself sometimes when I'm able to pancake that throw without spinning. But you notice how much less distance I got. I was closer to that shirt than I had been whenever I was spinning. I mean, not saying that you have to spin. I mean, there's certain situations that you can't spin. If you're tucked up in the trees or something, then yeah, that's when you have to do that throw. But when you're not really tucked up in the trees and you don't feel like spinning, I do this little fancy move right here where I get going, and the momentum, it's a lot less painful on your body, but it goes a good distance. But let me see if I can't show you the distance that this can get. It's off my hand now, but I have to still bundle this up. If you've ever seen a video where the guy doesn't put the hand line on his hand and throws, let me tell you this, don't do that with this throw, because you will lose your net and have to go swimming for it. See that little tangle right there? Easy. Out. Like that. You don't have to go, when you see tangles, or if you're afraid there's tangles, don't load the net. Don't load it. Simply go ahead and sit there and do a clockwise spin. Here, I'll show you in a sec. That thing got a little closer. Let's back up. Horn right on it. Still opened up very nice. It's got a little fluff over here, that's from bouncing. Alright, let me show you some, if you think that you have tangles, let's mess this net all kinds of up. Let's put this over there, let's do that there. Let's do this here. And then this here, and then that there. Alright. What you want to do is grab the horn. If you threw a garbage throw like what that just was, where I flipped it all over, go ahead, grab the horn, pull it up. Don't braille it in. If you have to braille it in, it's just going to be a pain in the butt. See how I have this tangle right here? What I'm going to do, I'm going to coil it once, just like I normally would. I'm going to, depending on the size of the net, coil it again. With this net, I can just hold my hand up here. I got hair in my eye. And what I'm going to do, see, tangle right there. I'm going to literally open the net on the ground like this and walk around it, pulling the net out. And then, you can't have a twist. If you have a twist, it's going to mess it all up. You don't want the net spun. And then, bam, all set again. Let's throw it real close. Stupid tree. That's gonna be the worst throw I'm gonna do ever. It's whenever I hit stuff. Which I can throw this net right at the foot of that base of that tree. Wanna see? Now, should I use the tree or should I use this? Let's use. I'll use the tree for the hell of it. I mess up. Yeah, I got a little tangle there. Boom, out. And you don't have hung up rail lines or anything. And if you've thrown in that before, you know what a hung up rail line is. It's a pain in the butt. Nice and easy. See that? Pretty much almost all of the net is open. And what you do is you hold on to that lead line and you control it when it stops. See, it went a little bit past it, and that's just because it slides. And I might not have held on long enough, I don't know. I'm not in water. But see, it's not wrapped around that tree. Watch. Not wrapped around that tree at all. It'll come right off. See?